In this video, we will explore American political ideologies and beliefs, particularly how they influence social policies. This includes how different political ideologies shape government policies on issues like the economy, civil rights, healthcare, education, and welfare. Please consider subscribing and supporting this channel, which will motivate us to create better content. Political ideology refers to a consistent set of beliefs about the role of government in society. Ideologies influence how individuals and political parties approach social and economic policies. Advocates for a larger role of government in economic issues, but a limited role in personal social issues. Supports government programs like welfare, healthcare and education funding. Favors progressive taxation, meaning higher taxes on the wealthy. Promotes civil rights policies and protections for marginalized groups. An example would be support for universal healthcare, like Medicare for all, and strong environmental regulations. Conservatism supports limited government intervention in the economy, favoring free market policies. It advocates for lower taxes, fewer business regulations, and the privatization of government programs. Emphasizing traditional social values, conservatism may also advocate for government involvement in upholding these values. It opposes large-scale welfare programs, believing in individual responsibility. For example, conservatives often support tax cuts, anti-abortion laws, and gun rights. Libertarianism advocates for extremely limited government in both economic and social affairs. It supports free market capitalism with minimal regulation. Libertarians oppose government involvement in social issues, such as marriage and drug laws. For instance, they support legalizing drugs, eliminating income taxes, and reducing military intervention. Populism and authoritarianism favor strong government control in both economic and social matters. This ideology often appeals to nationalism and traditional values. It may support protectionist economic policies like tariffs on imports. Examples include support for strict immigration policies, censorship in media, or large government welfare programs. Liberals favor Keynesian economics, which supports government spending to stimulate the economy. Conservatives prefer supply-side economics, also known as the trickle-down theory, and tax cuts. Libertarians support a laissez-faire economy with minimal regulation. Populists may favor protectionist trade policies and government economic intervention. Liberals support government-funded healthcare, such as Medicare for all. Conservatives favor private healthcare and oppose government mandates. Libertarians want to eliminate government-run healthcare altogether. Populists often support some form of nationalized healthcare. Liberals support strong government welfare programs like food stamps and housing assistance. Conservatives believe in reducing welfare dependence and promoting self-reliance. Libertarians want to abolish most welfare programs. Populists may support welfare, but with restrictions such as only for certain groups. Liberals favor increased funding for public schools and student loan forgiveness. Conservatives support school choice charter schools and vouchers. Libertarians advocate for privatizing education and removing government involvement. Populists may support education reforms based on cultural values. Liberals support affirmative action, LGBTQ+ rights and criminal justice reform. Conservatives prefer colorblind policies and traditional social values. Libertarians oppose government interference in personal rights, both liberal and conservative. Populists may support civil rights selectively, often prioritizing national identity. Liberals favor pathways to citizenship, refugee acceptance, and lenient policies. Conservatives support border security and stricter immigration laws. Libertarians favor open borders but oppose welfare benefits for immigrants. Populists often oppose high immigration rates and advocate for stricter laws. Liberals strongly support government action on climate change and renewable energy. Conservatives, on the other hand, prefer market-based environmental solutions and deregulation. Libertarians oppose environmental regulations, viewing them as government overreach. Populists may support environmental protection if it aligns with national interests. The process through which individuals develop their political beliefs is known as political socialization. Influences include family, education, peers, media, religion, and major life events. Measured through polling, surveys, and political party affiliation. Generational shifts influence ideology. For example, younger Americans tend to be more progressive. Democratic Party generally aligns with liberal ideology. Republican Party generally aligns with conservative ideology. Third parties like the Libertarian Party, Green Party, and others represent alternative views. Political spectrum, understanding where different ideologies fall. Liberal versus conservative policies. Key distinctions in economic and social areas. Socialization factors, how beliefs are shaped. Public opinion data, how ideology is measured. Role of government. Different perspectives on government intervention. In summary, political ideologies play a crucial role in shaping public policy and the government's role in social issues. Whether it's healthcare, immigration, or civil rights, ideology determines the policies that politicians and parties advocate for. Understanding these differences is essential for analyzing political debates and elections.